All right. Welcome back. We are live once
We
again
are alive.
for this is the 1000th episode special.
No, is it? No, it's not.
No, it's not. I don't even
I
know
was
what
about to say
number we're at.
we're probably on like 50 maybe or 40.
We're definitely more than that. Definitely.
You think?
Considering we have like 142 videos on YouTube, I
No,
don't
we have
think.
108. We have like 190, and like I think maybe more than half of them are shorts.
We'll see. Maybe I'll count. I don't know.
Just
Maybe it
go
is good
count all of
to.
them.
Well, yeah. Maybe it is good to keep track.
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh well.
Ew, this
But once
jersey's
again,
magic going ugly.
it's the same podcast brought to you by oneandparlay.com. The promo
Luta
code is
parlay.
the same as always, JMP. You get 100% deposit match
Yeah, and we
up to
see all y'all out there.
$250.
See all y'all out there using it.
Yeah, you
Much
guys are
love
actually,
to y'all.
yeah, thank you. You guys definitely actually used a promo code, so we love you all for that. I love you. I don't know if Jake loves you. He's kind of
Yeah, by the way,
cold-hearted.
why I'm thinking about it, Max, you can do that on your phone where you schedule a post on TikTok.
Okay.
Because I did it with that one.
I don't know if you could do it on your phone or not, but yeah, as always, make sure you use that promo code. This podcast is always
JMP.
brought to you by wannaparlay.com.
Yeah,
We're just
wannaparlay.com.
gonna dive right into the probably shittiest Thursday night football game we've had all season.
No, I think that was the shittiest game of the season. That was absolute garbage.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Denver's. We talked about it on the last episode. We definitely thought.
I said that they might lose this game, and they almost did.
And -9 spread. You lose by 3. And you look like you were not even in a good position to win the game.
Well, the thing is,
game.
too, about that makes it look even worse is Geno Smith looked like he was dead half the game.
Yeah.
He was literally hurt like every other play.
Yeah, I mean, you're tied 7-7 at halftime. I mean, there's just nothing to even speak about, really. When you look at the stat sheet, like Bo Nix, 16 of 28, 150 yards, and then a touchdown and a pick, 2 picks.
Nah, you want to make this game look real bad? Let me read you every single drive. Punt, punt, touchdown, punt, 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 turnover downs, touchdown, punt, interception, end of half. Punt, punt, field goal miss, interception, punt, punt, field goal. Punt, 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 interception, field goal miss, end of regulation.
It's terrible.
And there was a time, one of these, the Broncos went 3 and out, punted the ball to, they got an interception, punted the ball on a 3 and out. Raiders got 3 and out, punted the ball. And then, when they did punt it, the Broncos blocked it, and they had the ball on their 10-yard line, and went 3 and out and kicked a field goal.
And then that field goal won the game.
Yeah,
and that was in the third.
Dude, that was maybe one of the worst games I've ever watched.
Yeah,
Bo Nix is the most weird quarterback I've ever watched.
Yeah, and RJ Harvey having a different game this week. Not much.
Touchdowns, 3 catch stops.
Yep, 2 catches, 9 yards, and then 4 attempts for 9 yards. But J.K. Dobbins has 77. So,
I mean, and the thing, dude, Bo Nix, he looks like when he throws a deep ball, it looks like he's just throwing up a prayer every time.
Yeah, I mean, Denver is 8-2, but they're one of the weird 8-2 teams.
You know what? It's thanks to their defense.
Yeah.
Because they were getting at Geno all night. They had 5 sacks in the first half. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're, well, really, if we look at their last 5 games.
Who, the Raiders?
Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
They beat Eagles 21-17, beat the Jets 13-11, beat the Giants 33-32, beat the Cowboys by 20, beat the Texans 18-15, then beat the Raiders 10-7.
Yeah. Good stretching. I mean, it's they look good some games, and you know it's even crazier. I know nobody else has played this week, but they have I think it's 18 more sacks than the team behind them.
Yeah, the defense
It's ridiculous.
Gets after the quarterback.
It's ridiculous.
A lot. Well, yeah, Denver's just a weird team. Honestly, it's not even surprising to see him play like that.
I'd rather watch like paint dry than have watched that game last night.
Yeah.
It was
terrible. Bad. But hopefully getting into the early window, it could be an exciting matchup with Atlanta Colts. Seeing how
that's not even the early window. This is we're back to fucking international, so we gotta fucking watch a 9:30 game.
That's why I said early window.
I mean, yes, it's not like it's like the early window. If anything, normally early window is 1 o'clock.
I think that's early. I just say 1 o'clock window. But maybe that's just me.
But there are no windows.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, Atlanta, Indianapolis. I mean, obviously,
I think
I wouldn't assume the Colts to have 6 turnovers again.
Yeah, I think they're gonna they're gonna get back this week. Like they probably want to beat the shit out of them after last week.
Yeah, that would probably would need that. I mean, there's no injuries to note for either team that's gonna miss.
I mean, DeForest Buckner's not playing.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look.
He's on IR there. So.
But yeah, I mean, it looks like both teams are pretty healthy. You're gonna see the same squad from the Colts last week, but yeah, I there's just, especially since this is gonna be the first game with Sauce Gardner.
Dude, I don't know how that's gonna, and it's overseas too, so it's gonna be probably a bad game to watch.
Yeah. So, but just, I mean, if Sauce Gardner could come in that quick and
well, he definitely go into its defense. Defense is a lot easier, I feel like, to come in and just play than it is to do on offense.
Yeah, especially if you just understand when they're running a 3-4 or 4-3, and you're smart enough. You're a professional NFL player.
If you got Sauce on your team, just be like, hey, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be guarding Drake London.
Yeah, all right. It's fine.
Yeah, like okay, I can do that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting to see Sauce in a Colts uniform and to see how they play.
Yeah, as much as I don't like the Colts, I do love Sauce Gardner, so I hope that he just absolutely balls out there.
Yeah, and I think he will. I think that's a good team to get traded to.
I mean, he already is good. I mean, he has 2 All-Pros, and he's fucking in his 5th season. So.
Yeah, yeah, he's all right.
Hey.
Next on the list, got Jags. We're at the 1 p.m. games. Jags, Texans. Jacksonville -1. I could honestly see this game going Houston's way.
Paul, can you tell me how the Jaguars are favored, but the Broncos weren't?
Oh, you talking about when the Broncos played the Texans?
Literally last week, the Broncos were not favored. They were +2.5. I
don't know.
And the Texans are
I don't know.
Again.
Maybe it's just because it's a similar team and the Texans lost, so Vegas is going to switch that spread over this time, I would assume.
Hey, if you got Jacoby Myers in fantasy, I'd be playing him this week. No Brian Thomas.
Yeah, that's going to be
no Travis Hunter.
Yeah, no Brian Thomas Jr., no Travis Hunter.
They still don't have their tight end, Strange.
Brendan Strange, yeah, he's still out.
Never mind. Never mind. I know why they're favored. Davis Mills is playing.
Oh, yeah. CJ Stroud has
I forgot
that
CJ got a concussion. Yeah, I forgot about them.
I'm only saying not expected to play. I haven't seen him get rolled out.
No, I'm looking like on their injury report on Yahoo. It says he's out.
Yeah, it does. And their kicker's out.
Kicker's out. Keamy Fairman.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How does your kicker get hurt?
So even with Davis Mills, you're only at +1 spread against the Jags.
But honestly,
the defense is that good.
I think I still take the Texans. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean that's that whole offense is going to take a hit because that's your leading 2 receivers.
Well, not even that, but like
Parker Washington had a 100-yard game last week, so let's not forget that.
The Texans' defense is first in points allowed and first in yards allowed per game.
Yeah, they're good. They're definitely the best.
And the Jaguars are
Denver.
last. The Jaguars are last in sacks, which is crazy because the Bengals are another NFL team.
Well, maybe you're going to give that time to Davis Mills. He's going to fucking sling it.
Yeah, he got a long neck.
He ain't got much to lose.
He
White,
broke that. If
Mike
you look at
White,
his neck,
400-yard legacy game incoming.
it's Mike White.
Remember
Dude,
when he,
Davis
remember when
Mills
he
used
did
to
that?
start though. Yeah, but Davis Mills used to actually start for him.
Yeah.
Mike White, he did that against the Bengals. So
yeah. This
but yeah, that probably won't be a good game, honestly.
no. It definitely gonna be a low scoring game.
I would say so.
Under set
But
up
I mean,
37 and a half.
well,
37 and a half for the
37
over
and a
under.
half is great. That's like the second lowest one I've seen this year. But there is a game this week
That's
that
like
might
last
be
year's
lower.
Pittsburgh numbers.
There's a game this week that might be lower than that.
This one, Saints Panthers,
No,
could be.
the one I'm talking about is the Jets and the Browns.
But yeah, that could be poop show. But hopefully, hopefully the Jets win.
That would be fucking hilarious if they did.
Just fuck the Browns. But yeah,
but the next game, anyways.
I have the next game. Yeah, Saints Panthers. Saints just look terrible all season, so there's nothing to say about this game. For Saints wise, I mean they're just not good. Rashid Shaheed, you got rid of him. He's on Seattle now.
Yeah, you get
great
rid of
for
one of your better
great for me though. Chris Olave being on my team and Rashid Shaheed being on my fantasy team, so not bad.
Yeah,
not bad outcome. But I think that also, I think the only thing that might hurt is McMillan is out.
He's out. I see he's questionable.
Let me see. Oh yeah, he's still questionable. So if he doesn't play,
this is going to be weird.
But it's going to be a Rico Dowdle game. So
I think it's going to be a Rico Dowdle game the rest of the season for the Panthers.
Yeah,
their offense doesn't look great, and I mean you're playing the Saints. You might as well just fucking give Rico Dowdle.
You've got to get rid of Bryce Young after this year. Ouch.
Yeah, I mean he's so inconsistent.
Yeah.
And this is his I think this offseason is where they accepted his fifth-year option or not.
Don't accept it. Be smart. I would assume.
We've seen
weird shit happen.
I was about to say we've seen teams do dumb shit like that.
Like the Giants with Daniel Jones at the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then let Saquon go. Yeah.
And then Daniel Jones turns into Tom Brady. So
we're not saying the Panthers are the Giants, but they are similar.
Yeah,
they have been.
It's a team that's had 2 good seasons in their history.
In the last, I was about to say in the last 20.
Yeah, but that's based on their history. I think
2015.
2015, and then when Jake Delhomme took him to the Super Bowl.
And when was that? I can't even think what
2000, fucking 3 or 2 or some shit. Because they lost to Tom Brady.
Steelers, but yeah.
Because they lost to Tom Brady. I don't know exactly what year it is. I'm just saying around that time somewhere.
Yeah, not good. But good chance to be 6-4. So better.
Yeah, they should
definitely
win. They should definitely win this game.
Yeah. But I think this is gonna be a great game. Patriots Buccaneers. That's a great matchup.
I feel like depends on how they play because they have been also inconsistent on offense. Oh fuck, the Ramondre Stevenson and Kayshon Boutte are out, but the Buccaneers, I feel like they're like really, really good some weeks, and then there's some weeks where their offense looks really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean they looking at offense. Patriots are 7th in the league points per game. Bucks are 14th. Total offensive yards per game. Patriots are in the top 10. Bucks are in the top 20. They're at 20. So their offense is clearly better so far this year. Defense looks identical.
What?
They're right next to each other.
Guess what, Max? Bucky Irvin's still not fucking playing.
Yeah, I know. Great. Yep. That league, he totally fucked me over in my fantasy league. I was 3-0, and then CeeDee Lamb and Bucky Irving on my fantasy team, and then I missed them both for at least 3 games because CeeDee Lamb, or no, 4 games, and then I go 3-4. So now I'm 3-5.
But you got CeeDee back,
and Bucky still won't play.
Hey, you got CeeDee back though.
And my 2 quarterbacks are Joe Flacco and no, that's in my really big league. But it's Joe Flacco and Justin Fields.
Well, Joe Flacco's probably nice there.
So you would think last week I would have had a good chance to win, and I still lost since the 40s. No, it's Caleb Williams, not Justin Fields. It's Caleb Williams. So, yeah, last week you would have
So you
thought
had to
I would
start a
have won my
quarterback that did
game.
good.
Well, this league is the one where you can play two quarterbacks. That's why. So I started both of them, and I still lost. So they both got me like 38 and 48, and I still fucking lost. Anyways, poop show.
I think I'm definitely taking the Patriots though.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, Rashad White still plays good, but it's not Bucky Irving, so
exactly.
It'd be nice if he eventually comes back. But to be honest, whatever at this point.
Yeah.
Was this like his sixth game? He's missed fifth.
I think he's since week like 3 or 4. I think.
Yeah, I don't. How did you not put him on the IR?
I don't know. I mean, technically they don't have to. They just say he's out every week.
I know, but fuck us. Jeez, could have helped millions of people.
Yeah, but I don't think they really care about fantasy.
They would if they were in my shoes. But yeah, definitely, I would take the Pats on this one as well. But going into this next game, they honestly might tie just because of how they both are.
This could be worse than the Broncos and the Raiders game.
Could this be Cleveland's second tie of the season?
Second tie.
Well, they tied against the Packers. Oh, no. Who tied against the Packers?
Cowboys and the Packers.
Yeah, Cowboys and Packers. I mean, I didn't even know who you pick in this game.
I'm taking the Browns because of their defense.
Yeah, and the Jets just got rid of Quentin Williams.
And Sauce Gardner. And Michael Carter. And Michael Carter.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave up. But they're loaded. Absolutely loaded with picks. So.
But, hey, they got a Donnie Mitchell, though.
That is good.
That's a game changer.
Wide receiver 2.
He could go score a touchdown and right before he gets an end zone, throw the ball on the ground.
He could. But we all make mistakes, just like Caleb Johnson did, where he touched the kickoff return and then didn't think he had to go recover it. Yeah. Dylan Gabriel honestly didn't look terrible.
They're also
besides the game against the Steelers. Yeah. I mean, that Steelers game, he looked bad.
What do you think? Real quick.
54 times.
What do you think about all this discussion about Shedeur now because of how bad the Browns are playing? Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying, well, I think it's time that they at least try him out, which I agree. I think they should try him out. But people saying, like, I was watching on a clip on TikTok. It was Aqib Talib and like Gerald McCoy and some other people on there, like this podcast, I guess they do. And they were like, yeah, they're just trying to sabotage Shedeur and like all this shit. And like, one, if you watch his college tape, they didn't play anybody, first of all, and he barely had a winning record. And then also
his preseason tapes were ass. He played terrible.
He also is like Caleb Williams, where he just sits there and tries to run around in the fucking backfield until somebody's open and doesn't try and go forward. He just runs backwards in circles.
Somebody posted on TikTok his preseason highlights, and it was just a 3-minute clip of him staying in the pocket too long and then getting sacked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's like necessarily bad, but like he just has to figure his pocket presence out a little bit. But he also,
I don't think he's that far off from Dylan Gabriel, but he played so bad in the preseason that I just don't see how you, unless Dylan Gabriel.
Another thing about it too is like, why would you think the Browns are sabotaging him when they literally picked him in the draft?
I mean,
they drafted him. If anything, sabotaging him would have been he goes undrafted, and everybody's like, because there was Skip Bayless on that same podcast with Gerald McCoy, and Aqib Talib was like, I mean, if you look, Mel Kiper had Shedeur getting taken basically first overall, and I'm like, well, Mel Kiper is a fucking idiot and said he would quit his job if Jimmy Clausen wasn't a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy Clausen was dog shit. He wasn't even really that good in college. He just played for fucking Notre Dame or something. I think it's Notre Dame.
Yeah, well, he has said a lot of terrible takes.
Yeah,
but
dude, tell me this isn't crazy.
Yeah.
The Jets have no interceptions this season.
That is surprising because they're on the field a lot.
Fucking zero interceptions.
You would think at one point they might, but
that is crazy.
I'm still impressed with Pittsburgh's 3 last week. So Huh?
Yeah, I said their defense is about to be a lot worse.
Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Um, but who knows? Cleveland also has like one of the worst offenses so far this league. So
Their
um,
offense is actually worse than the Jets, which is crazy.
Juan Soto just emailed me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
definitely taking the Browns, but that game is going to be fucking garbage.
yeah, it's gonna be terrible. Baltimore, Minnesota, man, I would love for Minnesota to win this game.
That would be
But
fantastic. But the Ravens defense is kind of figuring it out, like they always do at one point of the season. I feel like their defense is always bad at some point, and then they kind of
yeah,
figure
but
it out.
still for the rest of the schedule for the season, though, already having 5 losses does hurt. I mean, that does
But
put
yeah,
you,
definitely does.
yeah, in a tough spot.
But
Um,
I think this is a good game for the Ravens. Like I think they definitely win this. Like
yeah, because
100% they win it.
Aaron Jones is questionable, but he's still expected to play. JJ McCarthy, who knows? If he has another stat where it's the same and it's the same score, he's automatically getting deported from here and put on the South Pole and kept in isolation. But I would love the Vikings to win. I think there is a chance that they can win because it is home.
I definitely
And I
think
always
that
say
there's a
this, I think
chance
home
they
field.
win. So I definitely think there's a chance they can win, but I just like their defense has not been what you would have thought it would be.
No,
And
not at
like
all.
they get pressure on the quarterback and stuff, but they're not getting turnovers really. And with JJ McCarthy basically only playing 2 games and him not looking like they won the 2 games he started, but him not looking amazing in those games does not bode well against a Ravens defense when they have so many playmakers on their defense.
Yeah, well, hopefully they all, just get like the flu right before the game or something. Um, but yeah, I mean, I still think Minnesota can win. Fuck
Yeah,
so, but
I think they can win, but I'm definitely picking the Ravens to win.
I'm picking the Vikings. Fuck them. I hate them. Next, I don't even know how the spread's -9.5. It could be -14.5, and I'd still take Buffalo. But it's Buffalo playing Miami. Um, I just think this is going to be an ass beating. I know Buffalo hasn't looked very, crazy dominant, but they did beat the Chiefs, which I think is a huge win because the Chiefs are, looking like the Chiefs.
Yeah,
And then now you got to go play Miami.
but also last time they played each other, it was a lot closer game than everybody thought it would be.
Yeah, and that's probably why the spread is at -9.5.
I mean, it's a division game.
But like they have Rasul Douglas is supposed to be out. Chop Robinson, he's going to be out. So I think they're going to be, missing some players on defense.
And one thing that really doesn't go good for the Dolphins in this matchup is that the Bills are first in the league in time and possession, and they're first in the league in rushing yards, and the Dolphins are 30th in rushing yards allowed.
Yeah, a lot of figures looking at Buffalo's side,
and a lot of figures looking at James Cook to have a big day.
And he will. But yeah, I just think Buffalo's going to be Buffalo. That should be a game that they dominate like they do multiple times a season where they win by like 20, which could definitely happen. Now, with the Giants and Bears, I still think the Bears win.
Yeah,
I would love to see how much the Giants can still do without Scotabo, but honestly, it wouldn't be that bad if you kind of suck again. You know what your future is. It's between 44-6. So, as a Giants fan, I wouldn't be that mad if we lose the next 5 games.
Also, the Bears quietly are one of the better offenses in the league.
Yeah, I mean, 47 and Odunze didn't even touch the ball. He did.
Like if you look at offensive stats, they're top 10 in everything. They're 6th in points. They're 4th in yards a game.
DeAndre Swift has looked like a running back this year, and then Mongolai looked
It's
unreal
Mononga.
against Cincinnati or
Mongolai.
Mongolai.
But
Sorry.
their worst stat is that they're 10th in passing yards. They're second in rushing yards a game, 5th in time of possession,
Yeah, I
and
mean
they're
he had
ninth.
what, like 170 against Cincinnati or
Yeah,
160?
175 or something like that.
Yeah, unreal.
And I think a lot of this is definitely goes on Ben Johnson's play calling because he, to me, kind of seemed like a Kyle Shanahan or like a Sean McVay, except he just does a lot more trick play type things.
Yeah, he does. There are a lot of trick plays.
I mean, we saw it the last 2 or 3 years, however long he was in Detroit. They run trick plays and they almost always are working. They run like hook and ladders and they do like wide receiver passes and like flea flickers and all that shit. And it all like almost always is working.
Yeah,
And it
that's
could be if is DeAndre Swift playing? He said he's questionable. Because if he doesn't play, the Giants, like the Bengals, very bad at run defense. They're second to last in the league. And I'm guessing the worst defense and at rush defense is the Bengals.
yeah, could be another field day.
Yeah,
Running the
whether
ball
it's
for them.
Swift or Monungai or Starton, both of them are going to get snaps, and both of them will probably get a lot of rushing yards.
Yeah.
I would definitely
Yeah,
be picking the Bears in this.
I would too. I'd say that's a comfortable spread to take, minus
And
four and
the
a
thing,
half.
and I
I can
feel
see them
bad for
covering
Jackson
that.
Dart. I feel bad for Jackson Dart because their receivers are so bad.
Yeah, especially with Malik Neighbors out for the season. But Wendell Robinson is not bad.
He's not bad, but he's more of like if he was on most teams, he'd probably
Well,
be
he's a
their
wide
wide
receiver
receiver
too.
3. Nah, I don't know
Uh,
about that.
I think he's a wide receiver too.
I mean, normally he's wide receiver 3 for them when Darius Slayton's healthy.
Yeah, but Slayton's too little.
Darius Slayton's like 6'3".
What is he?
I think he's like or 6'2" maybe.
Or is it Jalen Hyde
And
that I'm thinking of? I'm pretty sure one of
Wandale
those are
Robinson.
really short.
Wandale Robinson's like fucking like 5'11".
Well, he's an IU boy.
No, he's not. Wandale Robinson went to Kentucky.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know who went to that's good. You remember Cody Latimer?
Cody Latimer.
Remember he was number 14. He used to play for the Giants. He was an IU guy.
Maybe. I mean, wide receivers for the Giants have been very forgettable in the past 15 years or 10 years. Besides Odell and Malik Neighbors.
But yeah, I honestly wouldn't be mad as a Giants fan. Just kind of, lose.
I mean, I definitely
you got a
wouldn't
nice
want to
future ahead of
lose.
you.
I definitely wouldn't want to lose, but like it's not really gonna be a bad thing for you. Like as long as they go out in the draft and they either get like an offensive lineman or draft a receiver, and then you have 2 receivers for Malik, like with Malik Neighbors when he comes back next year. I think they definitely will be fine in the future.
Yeah. Now
we're on to the 4:00 games: the Seattle Seahawks and the Cardinals.
Yeah, good old Kyler Murray, broken foot. Well, it's not a foot. I mean, it is a foot. He does have a foot.
Matter. Yeah, he does have a foot.
It hurts,
but
and he can't play.
It doesn't matter. I don't think. If I'm them, I don't really care how much money I have tied up in him. How Jacoby Brissett's been playing, I'm playing him.
Yeah, yeah. He actually looks like a quarterback leading an offense.
This is the best I think he's probably looked since he was starting for the Colts.
Yeah, I mean,
when he was playing for the Colts, he wasn't like great, but he wasn't terrible. He looks a lot better on their team.
And Marvin Harrison looks great.
Yeah, I mean, Marvin Harrison, the last game, I think it was the last game he had against the Cowboys, he had the most catches of his career in the first half, which is the one thing I'm so confused about. How do you draft him 4th overall and just not give him the ball?
I think that's Kyler Murray and his way of playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. I know you got Trey McBride, but I'd also be trying to get Marvin Harrison the ball a lot. But this game is probably not I know it was close last time, but I don't think it's going to be as close this time just because Seattle is rolling right now. They look really fucking good the last couple weeks. And
Yeah,
Sam
I
Darnold
mean,
is
Jackson
playing
Smith and Jigba
MVP
is
football.
unreal. Yeah, Rashid Shaheed is going to be part of that
Yeah,
offense
and
now.
it's Rashid Shaheed's first game, dude. He is about to be taking the top off for them.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Cup is just questionable. He could play. So having those 3 receivers for the rest of the season, it's going to be nice.
You know what's really surprising that I'm looking at right now is that Seattle is averaging 100 yards rushing a game.
Yeah, that is.
I don't remember the last time I saw someone on their team get 50 rushing yards.
Maybe they include 10, 15 yards from Sam Darnold. He does.
Yeah,
He
I mean
does
they
do it
do.
at least once a game. Normally,
Yeah,
he
but
does.
it's just surprising to me that they are like that good at running the ball. Because I mean they're in the bottom third of the league in running, but like
Yeah.
just
Yeah. I mean, that's still
surprising.
not great.
But I definitely think they're gonna win. Like for sure, I think Seattle's winning. Their defense is too good, and their offense
Yeah.
is also
Arizona does
too
look
good.
competitive though with Jacoby Brissett recently against any
Yeah.
team that they've played. So there is that.
I mean, what
But
he's been playing
Seattle's just
like
too good.
almost. He played the last game I think against Seattle, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or was that Kyler?
No, I'm pretty sure Brissett did.
I'm looking. Hold on. No, it was Kyler. I mean, they could win, but I just don't see that happen.
No, I think definitely getting a new offensive weapon like Rashid Shaheed. I think there's just a lot of momentum, and you're at home with after the trade deadline. It's going to be
with the
packed.
12th man.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be tough environment to play in.
Yeah.
I don't see Seattle losing this, but I could see Arizona keeping it a close game.
Also, a big part of Arizona's game is their run game, and Seattle is second in the league in yards allowed for the run. So probably not a good thing for the Cardinals because Jacoby Brissett, I feel like most of he's kind of like he's better when they have a run game and he can do play action.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see. They've had like 9 different starting running backs this year. So because it looks like they're getting away from Bam Knight now and they're starting DeMarcado.
Yeah, I don't even know what their running situation is anymore.
I mean, Trey Benson's still out. So
James Conner completely done for the year. No.
He fucking snapped his ankle, I think.
Yeah, that's probably done.
But yeah, he's not playing. I mean, Trey Benson, it doesn't seem like he's going to be playing anytime soon. And and then they had Michael Carter starting the first week that Trey was out, and then they started playing Bam Knight, and they were kind of flipping off between him and DeMarcado, and then DeMarcado has basically started last week. So it looks like it's probably going to be a DeMarcado game, but I don't think it really matters because they're gonna lose. I think there's a good chance they could win, but I think they're losing.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Definitely going to take it.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just the way that you said they're going to lose.
Yeah, they are. I think they're definitely losing. But
someone else is going to lose is the Commanders because Daniel's out playing Detroit.
Yeah, they said he dislocated his elbow.
Yeah, so I mean Detroit gonna come back after last week. Don't see them losing 2 in a row, especially being the second game. Washington without Jane Daniels.
Yeah, but Detroit is like their offense just.
I mean, they kind of remind me of the Broncos in the same way.
They can't really run the ball. I feel like the last couple weeks.
Gibbs had like 25 yards last week. So
yeah, and I think Dave Montgomery had like fucking 50.
Yeah,
but it's just like I don't know. I think they have a little bit of Ben Johnson still in their playbook, and they call it out sometimes, and then they when they don't have those plays, they just don't look great.
No, they don't. But Commanders' defense isn't. Well,
it's bad. Their defense is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Their defense is really bad.
They're ranked pretty low
in everything.
A lot.
Yeah, they're not good.
I mean, they're ranked 23rd, 28th, 29th, 22nd on like points allowed, total yards allowed, passing yards, rushing yards.
They're also on a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, make it 5.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna say it's gonna be 5 for him.
Yeah, I would take -8 spread more than likely.
Yeah,
I'd say that's a
for
comfortable spread to take.
for sure. Just real
The
quick, while I'm thinking about this, do you want to stop recording this afterward, like whenever we finish all the games, and then like start over and do like other shit, like NBA or college basketball and stuff?
no, we can just add it on.
What do you mean we just added on until we couldn't do more than an hour?
What are we at?
Like 37 minutes.
Yeah, I think we'll have enough time to get NBA, and we only got like 3 games
Well,
left.
there's also like college basketball, college football. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I know, but it literally just started. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't personally have a lot to talk about yet for college basketball, but definitely want to bring it up at least. But yeah, so next game,
This
would
is probably
love
one of the better
would
games of the week, honestly.
yeah, and would love to see an ass beaten by the Rams, because just fuck the 49ers.
Yeah,
And
and I mean Matthew Stafford's also been unreal this year,
yeah,
and
absolute baller this year.
Puka. They said Puka's playing, so
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna
which he
help.
played last week. But the Rams also are super fucking good on all over the field. Their lowest ranking in terms of yardage and points and stuff is 18th with their rushing game, and then everything
Yeah,
else is top like 12 ish. They're second in points allowed per game, like, and they get after the quarterback. So I don't see this going the 49ers way, but we also said that last time, and the 49ers beat them in overtime.
yeah. I just don't. I mean, Rams are just on a roll. It's a
They are.
red hot team.
They're, but the last time they lost was the 49ers.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't see them losing to them twice in a season.
But also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know which way it goes, but from what I can remember, Sean McVay always plays bad against Kyle Shanahan. I think it could be the other way, but I'm pretty sure it's that McVay does bad against Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah,
But either way, it's a division game. I feel like they split for sure. So I would definitely, I would say that
that's why. Yeah,
the
that's why I definitely think the
win.
Rams take it the second time. Well, I also always think like the second matchup later in the season. I mean, I would assume would go to a team like the Rams that are just playing absolute fucking minds out football right now.
You know, it's crazy. Mac Jones has 2 games that he hasn't played, and he's only 300 yards behind Stafford.
Yeah, no, yeah,
And the Rams leading receiver is Puka still, and he missed like fucking 3 games.
a lot of targets to Puka.
Yeah, I definitely picking the Rams to win the game just because division game. I feel like I said the 49ers, I didn't think they'd be good before the season. Mostly Brock Purdy, but he hasn't been playing.
But
Mac Jones comes in, looks
playing.
like fucking Dan Marino. So I think that the Rams will win. I mean, I think the Rams are going to win this division. No, I don't think they're going to win the division. I think the Seahawks probably will, but I think the Rams will be better in the playoffs.
I think so too.
But yeah, definitely taking the Rams because just division game, second time playing. Feel like you gotta get this one if you're trying to like for the division. You need to get it.
Typically, that's how those division games go. Especially when you're not a terrible, divisional opponent. Definitely more likely to split. But
after this game,
Sunday night football, baby.
Sunday night football with the Steelers.
I think what does, I do think Steelers have a very good chance to win, especially after coming off that performance last week.
And
I don't think
how you like to talk about home field advantage. The Chargers don't have that. When you go and look at the game on Sunday night, when you're watching it,
it's going to be
at the crowd
so
when they
many
show
terrible
it.
towels.
There will be almost no Chargers fans. I bet money on it. I bet you 60% of the people you see are Steelers fans.
Yeah,
because the Chargers, it doesn't matter who they play. It doesn't matter who the Chargers play. They never have like a shit ton of fans there. There's almost
Yeah.
always the other team has a majority of fans.
Yeah. But yeah, I think one thing that definitely hurts is you got Cole Holcomb out, which he's had a pretty good season so far.
Mm-hmm.
Throw Peppers out, and then our starting left guard, Isaac
I don't think
Seumalo.
Jabril Peppers really hurts that much though,
No, I mean
because
we have three other
you
good
can
safeties,
you can play Jalen Ramsey at
and
safety.
Juan Thornhill. Well, Juan Thornhill, Kyle Duggar,
Yeah, but they also
Deshaun Elliott if he plays.
they already played Ramsey last week as free safety, and look what they did to
Yeah,
one of
he
the
was
best offenses in
unreal.
the league.
Yeah, and I just think like, you know, Chargers are 3-2 in their last 5, but they're 3 wins. I mean, Titans, Miami, and then Minnesota. So they lost to the Commanders and they lost to the Colts.
Yeah.
Then they almost blew it against Tennessee.
Well, they fucking
Only
blew.
beating
They
them by
blew
a
the game
touchdown.
against. They blew the game against the Commanders. They were winning 10-0, I think.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, and like, besides the Green Bay game, which I still thought definitely winnable, looked great up until halftime, and then looked decent up till the middle of the third. Same with the Cincinnati game, had the chance to
Yeah,
close
but
it
that's
out.
also
Just
that's
defense
also
couldn't
a
hold
division.
on.
That's also a division game, though.
Yeah, but over the last 5, I think Steelers have looked really good. Defense has been picking it up a little bit. Obviously, against the Bengals didn't
But
help.
do you also think that coming off of that big of a win, there could be a letdown coming?
Well, yeah, but I think they've already had that too many times this season. So I think that at some point they're gonna learn to win back-to-back games.
You know what I recall you telling me last week?
Mm.
The Steelers, we don't need to worry about the pass game. We need to worry more about, like, we don't need to worry about their passing defense because their pass defense is good, but they're 32nd in the league in pass defense.
Yeah, pass yards, yeah, they are, but that doesn't matter because they're 12th and or 21st in points allowed, which isn't great, but
Yeah, but if you
they
look at
don't.
it, 21st
They
in
have a
points
better
allowed to
red zone
11th.
percentage than a lot of teams,
Yeah.
and I think that's the only thing that matters.
Well, what I was going
when
to say
you
is
have a
that
bad defense.
if you look at it, like, they're only a 3-point difference in points allowed per game to the Chargers, and the Chargers are 11th and the Steelers are 21st. So, I mean, that's not really like that big of a gap.
Yeah. I mean, definitely the stats are there. They give up a shit ton of passing yards, but they don't give up a shit ton of touchdowns. So that's where I think they definitely make up for it.
I mean, I think I don't really know where I would go with this game because both teams are really like on and off, but I think it'll be a good game. I hope it's a good game because I'm tired of watching primetime games that suck.
Yeah, and
But
Pittsburgh loves playing in the West Coast too. They play really well in the West Coast.
no, never mind. I'm taking the Steelers to win. Sorry.
Is there someone out for the Chargers?
Yeah, I forgot that Joe Alt's out for the season.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got carted off the field last week.
And every game that they haven't had Joe Alt this season, they've looked really bad. And they haven't been able to protect when he's not there.
Yeah, that's
I will be taking the Steelers.
That would hurt.
And I think that they should definitely, I think they should win. Because I know that who did they just trade for? The Chargers traded for an offensive lineman. I forget who it was. But, I'm taking the Steelers. Just honestly, just that one thing made me change my mind.
Well, you can watch football stress free this week since Cincinnati's on a bye. So
thank fucking God.
You can just sit back and relax.
As much as I don't have to worry about that, and then I don't have to watch the Chiefs play. I don't have to watch the Cowboys play, and I don't have to watch the Titans get the fuck kicked out of them. Good week. And then we finally have a good game on Monday night.
I know. It only took us 10 weeks.
10 weeks into the season. Well, there's been other good games just of how the games have went, but looking at it beforehand, it doesn't look like it had been a good game.
Yeah. No, I would love the Packers to take this, but I think losing Tucker Kraft's going to hurt.
Yeah, I think the Eagles might win like by a pretty decent margin. I mean, look at all the fucking trades they just made. They got Jair Alexander. They got Michael Carter. They got fucking
for a
Jalen
6th-round pick
Phillips.
too for Jair. If I
They
would have
got
known he was
Jalen
available
Phillips.
for that,
No, dude, Jair's looks bad this season. He's probably. My guess is they're gonna play Michael Carter before they play Jair Alexander.
yeah,
But then
yeah,
again, every time that the Eagles trade for somebody that doesn't look amazing, they come over there and play like they're back in their prime. So they could just go out and win. But I'm taking the Eagles to win, unfortunately, because the Packers. I mean, they play good. Like the Packers are. They seem to be one of the teams that plays to their competition.
yeah, they do.
Like because you lose to the Panthers, you lose to the fucking Browns, you tie the Cowboys. Everyone basically been looking at you as a Super Bowl team from the beginning of the season, and then you the games you lose are games you shouldn't be losing. The games you're winning, obviously, you should be winning them, but like they're always close.
Yeah, yeah, they
Like
always are.
every game, I think this season for the Packers, like almost every game has been like a one-score game, besides like one or two of them.
Well, the fact that they had the Browns game and then the Panthers
Mm-hmm.
game
Mm-hmm.
just tells you everything you need to know about their season so far.
Like their biggest win of the season so far came in week 1, and it's because the Lions were trying to figure out how to play without Ben Johnson. And
Yeah,
then the week after that, the fucking Lions put up like 50 points.
weird team, but yeah, their 2 losses of the season coming to those 2 teams, unreal. But
I would
that's
agree.
the way football works.
Yeah.
So let's switch it over.
We got 10 minutes to talk about this.
Cover the NBA a little bit. Pacers they're not bad because it's not like they're getting blown out by any games, but there is just so many. I mean, there's a lot of injuries right now. Mac McClung already gone. That was a short.
Short, well,
It's a short
another short
stint.
3-year contract.
Yeah, it was. But what I'm interested in about, because there's growing interest in this, I don't know if you've seen this. Victor Oladipo has signed into the G League player pool, and there's interest from the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. So we could see Oladipo back in
I feel like
Indy.
I feel like it's time for him to hang it up.
Yeah, well,
He's been in the league since what, 2014?
Yeah, well,
Or 2013 or something?
listen to our stats so far this year. We're 30th in field goal percentage, 30th in 3-point percentage, and 28th
Nice.
in points. But we're
Hell yeah.
second in rebounds per game.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I mean, with like Andrew Nemhard going down, the literally second game of the season, and then Johnny Furphy honestly was. This is going to be a great growth year for him. He's on the IR, broke his ankle. Benedict Mathurin, he's on the IR. Obi Toppin, he's on the IR. Andrew Nemhard's on the IR. Cam Jones on the IR. TJ McConnell on the IR. And then Tyrese Halliburton on the IR. So, like,
I would just honestly, if I'm them, I'm fucking tanking.
but yeah, I would love that.
Go out there and be bad and try and get like AJ.
I've lived through these seasons before. I can live through another one. It's fine. It is completely fine.
Yeah, I mean,
but
right now, if you look at the NBA, there's some just surprising teams. Like the Bulls are like 6-1 right now.
Yeah,
they were about to lose their first game against the Sixers, and they had like a 20-point comeback, won the game.
And the Detroit's look good as well, 6-2 on the season.
Yeah, that honestly doesn't surprise me that much though, because they have just been building a young, good core for like 6 years now. Since they drafted Cade Cunningham, they got Jalen Duren. Like they look like a good team. They're losing to the Nets right now, but
yeah, that's
I mean, a lot of teams that you expect to be good are being good.
I mean, yeah, Lakers 7-2. That's kind of what you expect them to do.
I don't know about that. No LeBron.
Well, they played pretty well without him last season with Luka.
Well, it also helps
without Luka. I think that's where they really.
Well, I think it probably also helps that Luka's averaging like 42, 11 rebounds and 9 assists.
Yeah.
So that definitely will help them out. Yeah, the Celtics are not looking great. They started off 0-3, then they won like 3 straight, and then they lost like 2 or something. So we'll see. I don't think they're going to be good. I think they should kind of just be back in maybe play-in team this year with no Tatum, and their bench
Yeah.
looks terrible because they had to get rid of everybody. But yeah, I mean, it's looking like it'll be a good NBA season, though. I mean, it sucks that both of our teams are gonna not be a part of it.
The
You know,
Celtics losing right now to the Magic, but they do lose to the Magic
I was about to say we always play
a
bad
lot.
against the Magic. Yeah. But I mean, like some surprising teams though, like I'm surprised that Orlando is not as good as they're 3-5 right now. I mean, they're about to have another win probably against the Celtics, so they'll be 4-5. Uh, the fucking Central Division in the East is stacked. If the Bulls keep playing like how they're playing, they got Milwaukee 5-3 with Giannis. Obviously, they're gonna be somewhere good. They're not gonna be winning the championship or anything, but they'll be a good team. Cleveland is a championship like top tier favorite. They're always gonna be good. They're fucking loaded.
Always, every
And
year.
then you got Detroit starting to build their young core up. They've got some years under their belt. They're gonna look good. And then the Bulls being 6-1, like
Hey, whatever
that
happened to
division
Carson
is
Edwards?
he's like fucking 5'8". That's what happened to him.
Did he shrink since he joined the league? He made it sound like he lost a couple inches.
No, but he's just not tall enough to be good.
Who's that other guy that the Celtics had in their G League along with Carson Edwards? Who's that college? You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to remember.
We've had Carson Edwards. We had like RJ Hunter. We've had.
I can't remember what this other guy was, but he played alongside Carson Edwards, and I was trying to think of him today for some reason.
He played alongside him at Purdue.
No, I don't think Purdue.
I mean, we got our Taco
I can
Fall
remember.
maybe.
No.
But yeah, the Lakers look really good. Golden State, I feel like they're going to be a middle of the pack team. Like they'll be in the playoffs probably, but they're getting old.
Yeah, they are. Everyone on that team.
But Houston, I think they should be a fucking better odds to win the championship because they're fucking like if they stay healthy, their roster's fucking disgusting. Also,
Yeah.
the Spurs, Wembanyama, probably the best player in the league, is unreal.
Yeah, the shit that he does not make sense. Also, do you see Cade Cunningham saying that he should be in the conversation for MVP?
That Cade Cunningham should be, or Wembanyama?
Yeah, that's what he said himself.
Cade Cunningham said that he should be in the conversation.
He said, I should be in the conversation for MVP 7 hours ago.
Let's pump the brakes on that. I mean, you could be if you keep playing good, but
if you think 24-9 on the season is MVP numbers, when Tyrese averaged 23 and 11, that should have made him the fucking MVP at that.
I think realistically he could win MVP if they fucking like have 70 wins or like 65 wins or something, but they're not.
But even if they had 65 wins and you average 24-9, I don't think that's enough.
Oh, if you get 65
I think
wins,
there's other teams
there's
that
someone
would
on your
close.
team. If you have 65 wins, the best player on your team is winning MVP.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that because I think Jokic should have won last year.
I mean, yeah, LeBron got fucking canned out of multiple. So
I mean, LeBron lost an MVP to Derrick Rose, averaging like 23 points a game, and LeBron averaged like 28 and a triple double almost. Yeah. So, you know, and the MVP award makes no sense because if voter fatigue is like a thing, then they shouldn't have fucking awards because you should just be voting on who the most valuable player is every year. It's not who I think is the best player, but also on the best team, and it's not the dude that's won it 3 times.
You would think.
But OKC got their first loss as well. I don't remember who the fuck they lost to.
Portland beat them.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so random.
Yeah.
But Portland's actually 5-3 right now, which is kind of weird. But
the Pacers lost to them in the overtime, so they should have had that win.
But also, I think I think one of the biggest surprises of the season as well is Dallas is 2-6.
Yeah.
They look not great. Anthony Davis is hurt again. What a fucking surprise. Um, and Cooper Flag, I think he had his best game yesterday or 2 days ago, and he had like 20 points. Uh, I mean, I think the Dallas they should be good, but they also just lost the game when they decided to change their lineup and bench Klay Thompson. So maybe don't do that. And then it looks like John Morant might be on his way out of Memphis as well.
Yeah, they just giving out suspensions to him.
That I mean, and he just doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't look like he wants to really be there. I mean, he plays good, but he also I feel like hasn't really developed too much since he's been in the league. Same with Zion. Zion gets hurt every other day. I don't know. Ja just he has to figure out a jump shot. I feel like, or he's not gonna be any better than when he got in the league.
No, you have to be able to shoot at some
Just
point.
even a little bit. Not like you don't have to shoot fucking 40% from three.
Yeah. Well, Ben Simmons started off like that, never got a jump shot, and he barely plays.
Yeah, but Ben Simmons also was scared to shoot layups. So
Yeah, he was. He was scared to do anything besides pass.
yeah,
And then shoot threes in the off season, and then post them, and then never shoot or make them in the regular
then
season.
fucking have a chance to shoot a three in the game and not do it. Just real quick, we can do a couple of bigger top 25 games. BYU Texas is this week. Texas Tech, sorry. Hopefully BYU loses, so that way there's another one-loss team, and UC still has a chance to get in, but I doubt they will. And other than that, let's see. Oregon, Iowa. I don't know, honestly. Oregon's like been super weird this year. They look good and then they look bad. I think Oregon will probably win though. And then A&M and Missouri. A&M, I think there's they might be the best team in the country, but Ohio State also just they allow like 10 points a game.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that one. And then hopefully Navy beats Notre Dame. And I mean
Love that.
that would be sick if that happened. Other than that, I mean, there's not really any bigger games going on. My LSU and Alabama, but LSU's not even ranked anymore, so you know. And then I think that's pretty much it. The only thing I would like to say about anything else is NCAA basketball season starting. UC has basically an entire new team. Only person they really have from last year that's not injured and out for the season is Day Thomas, and every person that they got that looks like absolute badass. Like they got a dude on the team 6'11", runs the floor, got some big ass center that's like 7'3", and he fucking and their defense is insane. Right now, it's not looking great because we're fucking like up by 4 against fucking Georgia State.
We need Gary Clark to come back and play.
Shit, not Gary Clark. We need somebody like fucking SK or something to come back that can shoot the ball.
Yeah, that'd be
Start
nice.
shooting. But the thing I am excited about for UC's basketball is we're starting to get back to being a team that gets good recruits because like Shonabayev, he is ranked like 28th or something of all prospects in college basketball or in high school basketball. Came to UC, and he looks very nice. He looks really good. First game he played, he had 18, and I'm really excited for the season. I don't think we're going to be competing for the Big 12, but I think there is a really, really good shot that we make the tournament this year and end our streak of not making the tournament since like 2019.
Remember when we lost to Harvard on that tip land that he held onto the ball for too long?
Well, I also remember when we lost to that was fucking Titus Rubles. That was Titus Rubles.
Yeah,
that did that. I'm pretty
sure.
We
were watching that.
I think it was Titus Rubles.
Yeah, we were watching that at your whose house in Delhi.
Did we? Fucking probably KP and Bryson and stuff.
Yeah,
but and then we also have the one where we were up 20 on Nevada. Then they came back, and then we went up 20 again, and then they came back and beat us. And that was when they had the Martin twins on the team. So Yeah, UC tournament history not great. The best time I remember is when we got to like the Sweet 16. That was when we had McClellan though. Um, but one of my favorite times too is when we played Kentucky and we almost beat them when they had Cat and Willie Cauley Stein and like we literally lost by like fucking 6 points or something to them. It was
Yeah,
awesome. And I was so fucking ready to fucking jump out of my shoes. I was watching it a while, Mike's and Harrison. It was fucking awesome.
my shoes.
But yeah, exciting time in sports. Basically everything's happening right now besides baseball because the World Series just happened and nobody cares anymore because the best team just or the best teams are the Dodgers and the Yankees because they just go by everybody. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think so too. Like always, make sure you check out all the socials. It's the same name on everything. And then when you go to
JM
Wanna
Pro Sports.
Parlay,
Not bad.
and then when you go to wannaparlay.com, you got to use promo code JMP
Mm-hmm.
and then get
Mm-hmm.
your
Mm-hmm.
deposit match.
Yeah.
Then tell us how much money you win and give us some of it. Just kidding.
And we anything we say is not betting advice because we suck at betting. So
Yeah, don't take it. All right. That's it. All right.